Hello, everybody, and welcome to Fathers at 5. That's right, Fathers at 5. We are finally back. I'm here with, of course, Novagoth, Godfather, Founding Father of the Fleet. I'm also joined by the Pirate Lord Shinytardis, and, of course, the Network Executive Officer, KingoftheRen. I am, of course, your King of the Freemen, Flightforce. It's a lot going on today. We're going to start off with a lot of crazy information. We're going to be throwing a lot of stuff at you, honestly. And grandfather, yeah. You see all of us.
Grandfathers.
Grandfathers. I said godfathers. You're a grandfather now too? Are you a grandfather, Nova?
I got kids half your age that are my grandchildren.
Oh, so you're a great grandfather now.
No, I'm a grandfather. Grandfather, godfather, whatever father you want to call me.
Whatever I want to call you. All right, so we're gonna actually just enjoy the.
I just want to give out a shout out. Just say, hey fuckers, for all you people that are viewing.
It's good to have Godfather Nova back on the stream. All the things going on, all the stuff changing. We're gonna roll around. We're gonna have fun with the rowboat. We're gonna talk about all these great topics. First off is, of course, the return of the Fathers at 5. The idea is the catching up with the captains. It's still going to be around. It's just currently under maintenance. It's under maintenance while we wait for the new captains to get in charge. And for a while, the Fathers at 5 is going to take over as the new Freemen Network. Am I breaking up?
You were.
Oh, good old
Stop
Microsoft.
rowing.
Stop rowing.
Yeah, it's interfering with your mic.
My rowing is interfering with my mic. Holy cow. Okay.
You're taking us out past the shoreline, which is out past the internet. You're breaking up.
I'm out past the internet. All right, we're going to go back to the internet. We're going to go back to the internet. Hold on. Here we go. Too far from the internet, he says. That's what we did. Look at that pretty boat over there. For those of you wondering about that pretty boat, don't worry. We're going to talk about that boat because that's a new addition to the Sea of Thieves, but we'll get to that in a minute. But Founding Fathers, or the Fathers of 5, is going to be taken over in the aspect of it's how we're going to be communicating Freeman information to you for all Freemen across all fleets. Now, typically it won't be going on every single week like Catching Up the Captains will, but we will be temporarily going on for every week. So I know everybody's excited. So Nova, who's our special sponsor this week for the first return of the Fathers of 5?
Ren says I gotta do whackers crackers.
You gotta do
whackers. Master whackers are hard at work and they don't get enough credit for all the whacking of the crackers that they do. So Master's Whackers Crackers are the sponsor of the day, followed by the Novagoth Puss Combs, which sold out during the Skull Ball competition. So keep your kitty cats pretty and order the comb. I'm also coming out with a new model, the Paw Claw, which does an outstanding job. So be on the lookout for that.
The Paw Claw? The Paw Claw. Okay.
I'm bringing out a Paw Claw.
It's a Paw Claw.
Okay. In case your kitty cat's really bushy, the Paw Claw will handle any job necessary.
Alrighty then. Let's get into the thick of things. Let's talk about the hub. Let's talk about the channels on the hub. Let's talk about what's going down with that. Uh-oh. Shiny stood up. Please stand up if you're
I decided I don't want to sit next to Nova anymore.
You don't want to sit next to Nova anymore.
Why you got a problem with me? I'm selling cat combs.
It's cat combs. It's your dirty mind that's causing it to be a problem.
She's got a dirty mind.
Dirty mind.
Giving us pet industry people a bad name.
As everyone's aware, the original date of the hub going live was Monday. It was pushed back to Wednesday. We are on schedule. It goes live first thing in the morning tomorrow. That means every Freeman is supposed to be over there. Now, with that being said, there's going to be multiple links to the new Discord. We got to get you guys over there. We got to get you into the hub because with the changes in the Constitution, if you go inactive in SOT, you'll still be kicked for inactivity. It's necessary for the ratio. If you're not already in the Freeman Discord when that kick happens, there's no saving you. We're going to lose you from the Freeman. And with the upcoming holidays and people being away, I know that everybody's going to be busy. I'm going to be busy. Nova's going to be busy. Nova's got all those grandkids he's got to go buy presents for. But we got to get you in there. Details.
Lump of coal for everyone this year.
Lump of coal for everybody? Are you just... Well, I got to know. Are you buying the coal, or because you're a mountain man, are you just going to go, like, get it out of your backyard?
Well, I live near West Virginia, so it ain't a small little trip. I can get a whole bag for nothing.
Whole bag. Now, with that, I just want to tell you all a little bit. I know Nova. Nova, you're trying to pump up World of Warcraft right now, right? You're hoping that that'll be the next fleet?
Here's the thing with World of Warcraft. For all you fuckers out there that are planning on getting on World of Warcraft, please get in the damn channel and give some input. I'm trying to get it started. I need some help. I need you guys to start posting shit. And I want to get it up and running. So, as of right now, I have started a guild bank and a guild. If you guys find that you don't want that guild or guild bank, that is totally fine. Just sit there and we'll get together and start something else. And I'll just use that as a personal bank for my characters. But you gotta participate. We also don't give out participation trophies, so you need to work. Nothing's free in this world. So get your ass in there, get your character started, and let's get going with this thing. I'm trying to get a chat channel going and everything else, but I need your help. Help me help you.
Help me help you. Well, there you go. It's WoW channel is live. It's been live as the first beta testing of the live. No, he's ecstatic about this. He jumped up and he pulled out his sword. I'm a little concerned. He's got the sword out. Yeah. You better get in there. All right, so with that being said, the way the hub works. Oh wow! All right, he just put his load all over my face. I gotta be a little, and he's off the boat now.
Shit.
Okay, all right. With that being said, the way the hub works now with the channels, it's kind of explained in there temporarily. But what happened is, if you get a game request, you check and you see if your game's on there. You put a little check mark, yes. If it gets 10 within a week, it gets approved. It gets its own channel. That's currently where every other game of the Freeman is currently at. And the list is large. You all put out a lot of support for a lot of different games. I don't want to go over absolutely every one of them, but some of the major ones that I've seen is, of course, Dungeons & Dragons, World of Warcraft, Destiny, Minecraft, Halo, Ark, Fallout 76 is getting a lot of love. I'm just seeing a lot of push for these different games, and if you want them to be have fun, this is where you need to get in there. Unfortunately, the Freeman will not be offering support to any of these games, meaning no events, no special prizes, none of that, until they become a fleet. And to get that fleet, you need 50 people, support from 50 people, and a bunch of administrative paperwork. Don't worry, you don't got to do the paperwork. That is on, of course, the head counselors. So, hey, it's Sloth. He'll have to handle that paperwork for you. Now, with that being said, let's go ahead and move on to a little bit of changes here. Nova as Godfather has been with me here for a while, and I'm kind of excited to see the fleet grow another step. And as everybody knows, I rose the king in the setting to raise us up some more and grow us some more. Thankfully, that means, well, unfortunately, that means that I lost my ship. It has now went over to Pirate Lord Shiny. Pirate Lord Shiny has Omega. Shiny, how's Omega? Is she doing okay?
She's been doing just fine. I've been running her through the Devil's Roar, haven't sunk her once.
Man, I miss Omega. Shiny heard my plea, and so did the captains. I missed Omega. They knew I missed Omega, and that's why we're out here tonight. Not only are we doing that, but we're doing a little of this, ladies and gentlemen, is Rex Libero.
It's breaking up again.
You really
Every
gotta
time
stop.
you throw it.
Every time. But I like the boat. All right.
Jesus Christ.
I like the boat. I'm sorry. It's a nice boat. Well, this is Rex Liberos. This means King of the Freemen. That is my lovely new ship given to me. Thanks to the awesome, awesome people and the captains. Thank you, Captain. Thank you to Captain Sporadic, Captain Chief, Captain Shift, Captain Bring Nightmare. Just you guys are all amazing. Thank you for letting me have this. Obviously, also the unicorn is the new figurehead that's going to be put on the King's ship. So when I'm granted permission from the Lord, I will be rocking this lovely ship. And Rex Buttons Liberos. Now it's the King of the Buttons Freeman. I don't know how.
Rex got a fucking hole in it. Is that a button hole or a cannon hole?
I think it's a buttonhole at this point. With that said, there are some other things that I want everybody to be aware of. With my rise to King, I am considered an active officer, but really at the end of the day, I am just a connection between the active, support, and multiple fleets. So when it comes to your chain of command...
A loose connection.
A loose
You're
connection,
a loose
wow.
connection.
When it comes to the Freemen of Nassau and Sea of Thieves, Shiny is your new pirate lord. She's the top of the top. She's the leader of the captains over there. She knows over there. So if you're sending me a message and you're like, hey, I had this idea. One, you just skipped a whole lot of chain of command. And two, you're talking to the guy that doesn't know. I'm going to tell you at the end of the day, I just don't know. I got to send you over to your fleet. If it's something fleet questions, send it to them. If you have a question for Freeman-related stuff, all Freeman bylaws, maybe the chance of a new fleet, all that, throw that in the throne room. Myself or Sloth will get to it. We'll gladly talk and help you out. But you have to understand that when I step onto now a boat, unless I'm given permission to take out this boat, when I step onto a boat, I'm a deckhand. And I got to follow orders the same as everybody else.
Please do not post dick pics in the throne room.
Do not. Why would you even give people that idea? Why would you do that to me?
So they'd do it. So they'd fucking do it.
You're horrible. All right. With that being said, Shiny, I want to talk about Shiny. You're filling my shoes here. You're taking over. You know, you were here when Nova and I were creating this thing, and now you're in charge of it. How you feeling?
Like you said, I've been here pretty much all along. You actually brought it to my attention, and I didn't realize before you went up to King and you voluntold me to be Pirate Lord here. I was the last standing original captain. I didn't realize that everybody else had chickened out and left, like Nova and Ren here.
So I had other things I had to do.
Ooh.
No, but seriously, I'm excited. We're still going to be the Freemen as normal. Come to me if you have any questions whatsoever. I'm always around.
I have a question for you. Do you have any massive changes? I know people are always worried that when somebody else takes over. Do you got any plans for the fleet? Anything you're going to do for the fleet?
Nothing huge, giant. My captains and I are trying to come up with maybe some new events. Some things that maybe we haven't thought of before, because we do have Sporadic as a brand new captain. And we may be looking into bringing others up as well. So we'll just have to see. But nothing detrimental to the whole fleet.
How about a campaign for...
He wasn't
The
going to leave
fleet's
it alone.
already great. I don't know what you're talking about.
He wasn't going to leave it alone. He had to do it. Well, that's awesome.
Oh, we got a sloop in the background.
Oh, we got a sloop in the background? Hi, sloop! Yeah. You know, the thing is that everybody's going to come into the new Freeman. They're going to see these things. They're going to talk about, they're going to ask, where did it start? Everybody always wants to know where to start. The same as you all wanted to know the Founding Fathers. They're going to want to know, where did this start? And Shiny's, you're leading that. You were here from the beginning. Now you're leading what started this all, and I think that's really cool. But with all of that, and we got to keep moving this along because it's getting long, and everybody's like, come on, guys. Let's talk about the next major change in the hub, and that's the network. That's the network. The network is expanding. We got the network executive officer. I mean, talk about a title change. In the back there, hey.
Fancy.
Yeah, he's fancy. Win, can you talk to us about the network?
Yeah, absolutely. Get out of here. Stop pointing at me.
He's just gonna block you.
I know. Come on.
There you go.
Alright, so as if, some of you have probably seen in the hub, before the network was just one text channel called the studio, and now it is got a whole bunch of different text channels, and that is because the studio / the network has expanded along with the fleet. As we kind of looked at it as, since we're doing other games now, we're doing more than just Sea of Thieves, and before it was just catered towards Sea of Thieves. But now we have the ability, we can do events and tournaments and missions together in other games, which is really awesome. By making the studio bigger, now we can reach out to all these different games.
I'm sorry, I was muted. I was totally talking there. I totally had a thing. Yeah, I'm excited about the rent. I'm excited. Didn't you? You also got a couple new roles in there, didn't? If I remember correctly, that's been modified. What are the new roles people could try out for?
So we have our network officer, which is anybody who's in charge of a specific department within the network. So that would be there'll be a network officer for the cameramen, for the editors, for the commentators, stuff like that. They're going to be the go-to in that department. They're going to be in charge and responsible for getting everything done there. Under myself, we have Finger Puppet's new position, and I actually believe we kind of changed around the name a little bit. You want to hit me up with that again?
Yeah, we changed. So we're the network senior officer now. So you got your network senior officer, Finger Puppet.
There we go.
I know that you weren't sure if Finger Puppet was going to take on the job there, so I know. But we were all a little in the dark almost up to the last minute. But Finger's taking it on. He's heading it up.
Yeah, so as I've stepped back from being a captain, because in the next month here I'm gonna not have enough time to give to that role, so Finger's gonna be stepping in here, and he's gonna be dealing with all the day-to-day stuff. He's gonna be making sure the network officers are getting things done. He's gonna be just making sure everything's going good day to day, and I'm still gonna be there. If you got ideas and stuff, hit me up with that in the DM, and I'll talk to Finger about it, and we'll see who we can get going for editors and stuff like that in the future. I already see there's quite a few text channels for games, especially considering this is the first day of the fleet expansion, so I'm sure those will start to get populated with more members, and they'll be able to have a fleet, and then soon we'll get some other in-game events going that we can edit and make all nice and fancy for you guys, like we do for Sea of Thieves.
Awesome. So from the Lord side of things,
I forgot. Sorry.
Okay, please.
Whenever we do get bigger, sorry, and your game's able to have its own fleet, the captain of that fleet, a captain, will be the network ambassador. They will be in the network and Finger about any ideas that you'll have inside your fleet. They'll be the ones connecting it, and as not all of us will be in every game, they'll be the ones with the knowledge of that particular game. So I'm looking forward to one of those channels opening up to a fleet so we can have some fun with it.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. So from my side of things, I want to give you guys my little piece from the network, of course. Shiny and I, as the Lord's Council, were in charge of writing the charter and the constitutional adjustments to it. Some people may be a little unhappy with this, but I think the studio personnel are the ones that they really lucked out. So we're stopping all streaming, and temporary streaming is going to be harder to get approval for. But the perk is that if you're a member of the network, it's almost like its own mini officer corps. And that's how it's written into the Constitution. That's how its charter's written. And since you're your own mini officers' corps, you're trusted to stream at any and all times to represent the Freemen. And you guys will be the ones, the studio personnel will be the ones streaming in these new fleet channels. So World of Warcraft's got 10 bodies. It's got its channel. Now it can go in there. Now a streamer or a network personnel can go into WoW and start streaming on Twitch with the Freeman name, with all that information. They can recruit for the Freeman. They can talk about the Freeman. They can also broadcast it live to all of us. Ren's already started doing that with Forza, right? Forza's our... Isn't it, Ren?
Yeah, it just officially came out today, and if you have Game Pass, anyone can get it. But I bought the fancy edition there so I could play a couple days early, and I had seen some chatter in one of the channels about that, so I just figured some people might want to get a look at it, and it was kind of cool to broadcast something other than Sea of Thieves to the fleet.
That was awesome. I know I catched a little bit of it. It was a pretty cool little show. So, I mean, if you're interested in, remember guys, if you're interested, this went out yesterday. If you have any type of skill in photography, reporting, writing, just honestly, you don't even need to have a skill that's creative. You just got to be willing to go out and get boats and get supplies for events. You have the capability to be a member of the network. You need to reach out to your network executive officer, Ren in the back there, or reach out to, of course, the new network senior officer, Finger Puppet, and talk to them about what you can do and if you can get in. I highly recommend it. If you've been a Freeman for a long time and you've been wanting to get back to the fleet, but of course the officer corps can't accept you because of ratio and so forth and so on, here's another opportunity. If you really want to be a part of something that's really giving back to the Freeman, this is it. Go join the studio. Go help out. Go be a part of what makes the Freeman great. Now, I believe we've touched on all of the little major issues we need to talk about. So now we're going to talk about the big exciting thing that I'm challenged. And we're actually doing the first part of it right here. So...
You're challenged?
Yeah, we're... Oh, my Lord. No, I'm not challenged.
Oh, you said yes. He said
I'm
yes.
challenged.
He said he was challenged.
He's challenged.
Mentally or physically?
Shiny, for SOT, what are we doing for the month of October? I know you gave me approval. I just want to know if you want to say it or you want me to introduce it.
So we did talk about it amongst the captains. We did decide to give you permission to go ahead with your King's challenges. I didn't know what you had specifically in mind, but it sounded super cool. Did you have a specific one set up in mind already?
Yes, we have approval. Last minute down to the wire. So this is what it is. So every so often after every Fathers of Five, I'm going to give out a King's Challenge. For the month of October, it's actually got a special. It's the Pumpkin and Ghost Challenge. For the Pumpkin and Ghost Challenge, every couple weeks I'm going to issue something that you have to do. If you can accomplish this task, you will get to have a little ghost or a little pumpkin emoji next to your name for the month of October and celebration of Halloween. So, we're actually going to do the pumpkin one right now. And this is what the Pumpkin Challenge is. It's very simple. It's you got to get a 4-man crew of Freemen. First off, you're going to get your 4-man crew of Freemen. You're going to get everybody sitting down once Nova sits down. And what you have to do is you have to row these bad boys into the Red Sea. That's right, you're rowing into the Red Sea. 4-man, once you row right outside the Red Sea, make sure you get a screenshot of all your peeps in the boat with you. Submit it to Fleet Shots. You do that, you're going to get a lovely little pumpkin next to your name. In celebration of Halloween, you get one little pumpkin. There's a secondary challenge that's on top of that to earn your ghost. Tonight, but if you want to earn your ghost, you need to get another boat with 4 Freemen, and you all need to go do an emote. And what I mean by that is you're going to go and do an emote, any of them. It doesn't matter, clap, dance, point, whatever you want to do, you got to do an emote. But you got to do it in a kind of a dangerous place. That dangerous place is a skull fort with the skull fort's captain alive. That's right, you got to go to a skull fort, complete the skull fort. Once you've completed the skull fort, get it all the way down to the captain, leave the captain alive, start your emote, and snap a screenshot as quick as possible. All 4 of you got to be in the picture, hanging out with the captain. Of course, the captain's probably going to be smacking on you, but you got to try to rush. You got to get it done, and then, of course, take down the captain and get the loot as well. Don't lose out on the loot. And then that will earn you a nice little ghost right next to your name. Every Fathers of 5 episode through the month of October, I'm going to keep dropping these challenges, keep telling you what to do, and you'll get to earn more and more pumpkin.
Every month or every day?
Not every day, no. Every Fathers of 5
You can't do
throughout
every
the month. I can't. No, every Fathers of 5 throughout
every
this
week.
month. It's my
you
lord.
You just said every month.
Oh my god. Okay, so I had a slip of
You're
the tongue.
You're confusing people.
I'm not okay. Every week for the month of October, we will have an episode of Fathers at 5. I will give you 2 new challenges that you can do to earn another pumpkin and another ghost. Whoever has all, and this is a participation thing, this is all about having fun, they're going to get harder and harder and harder and harder. If you earn all 8, so that means 4 pumpkins, 4 ghosts. If you earn them all, actually I might be now. You know what? You have to earn 6 total. That's what I'm going to say. If you can earn 6 total, be it 4 pumpkins, 2 ghosts, 3 pumpkins, 3 ghosts, whatever you do, out of these challenges, at the end of it, the Lord's Council is going to reward you with a Freeman medal to be permanently added to your ranks, permanently added to your name in Discord, in the Big Freeman Discord, as a show of your desire and representation and of the fact that you are here and you love the Freeman, you're supporting the Freeman, and you're being a hardcore asset to the Freeman. And those medals, I know that you've probably seen a couple. You saw them awarded yesterday during the Lord's Council meeting. They're important. At the end of the day, they're important. Even though they seem like they're just something on discourse.
What medals were awarded yesterday?
Well, you got your Medal of Blackbeard yesterday. Or your Medal of Nassau. That was awarded.
Well, how
come
you guys didn't tell me to get online or something? You know, shit.
Because you knew it was coming like a week ago. I told you this. Oh, my lord. Okay.
You were tagged. Don't worry about it.
He was
left
tagged.
me out of it.
His old man, his autism sitting in. I don't know. His memories go in. With that being said, accomplishing these challenges, getting these pumpkins, getting these ghosts, these do translate into something that does translate into a medal, and that medal is actually beneficial because when it comes down to the Lord's Council and it comes down to the captains, and that I know I do it, Shiny, I don't know, I'm sure you do it in yours as well. You can correct me if I'm wrong here, but we look at that stuff. When we're talking about who's going to be the next quartermaster, who's going to be the next captain, who's going to be the next big event idea, who's going to be the next captains of the new fleets that are about to start. We look at that information. It's important. Being here, being positive, showing Freeman spirit, it really goes a long way. Don't think you're not being noticed. So with that being said, Pumpkin and Ghost Challenge of the week. If you want to earn your pumpkin, rowboat for Freeman, row out into the Red Sea. Make sure you snap a screenshot. If you want your ghost, which is a lot harder, all 4 of you emoting with a Skelly Fort captain.
Are we doing that tonight?
Yeah, we're going to do that tonight. I wanted to do it now, but I can't do it because, you know, apparently my mic's cutting out when I start the row. The internet's going away. But come on, get in here. Let's do special shout-outs and ask questions while we roll around. Sit down. Sit down, Godfather Nova. There we go. Rin, here, you wanna roll for me, Rin? Since apparently is my mic cutting out right now?
Not yet.
All right, well, you let me know if it starts to cut out. If it starts to cut out, I'll start rolling. Let's go ahead and start with our special shout-outs. I know that there's like a special sad shout-out that's happening tonight. Something big that happened today and with one of the captains. Shiny, you want to let everybody know what's going on?
Yeah, unfortunately, just due to real life, he doesn't hate us. He promises that. Captain Chief wants to retire. He has said that he'll still be around when he can be, but real life, again, just getting in the way. He had that new job starting as well, so we wish him luck, and I hope I can have him on my boat soon.
Yep, special shout out to Chief Walker. You know, I was there when Chief became a quartermaster. I think Nova and I wasn't Chief, we were still active captain when we promoted Chief, right? If I remember correctly.
Nope.
No, was Chief your replacement? Is that what we did?
Yep.
That's about it, right? Yep. So Chief was actually Nova's replacement when Nova went ahead and woo, waves getting big. when Nova went ahead and retired, and Chief has done a phenomenal job. It's, you know, I was primarily his lord for the bulk of his career as a captain, and I could say that he did a great job. And yeah, let's pour one out for Walker. I'm glad he's still going to be around. Maybe we'll get him back here soon once real life calms down a little bit. Are you going to drink? I don't know if you can sit down. If you might fall off the boat.
I was really worried about that.
You might fall off the boat. Nova's going to try it. He's going to risk it. Oh, what else special shout-outs that we got going on? The announcement, the medals. Who earned those medals, Shiny? Who earned some medals at the Lord's Council?
See, I know we gave Jenbane actually the gold medal, which was well overdue and deserved. She's the one who helped create the website. She put together our roster. She was our counselor before she even played the game. I know, let's see, Purple got 2 as well for her awesome work with Ren in the studio. You're expecting me to remember way too many names here. Like, I love all of you, and you all deserve all of these medals. Let's see here. There we go. We gave one to Live Living Color, Quartermaster Whodunit, Fresh Gremlin, Finger Puppet, Leody, Stationary Mango, and Venomize. All of them for essentially being an exceptional Freeman.
Yeah, you've all stood out. When we had the Lord's Council meeting on Monday, we were talking about different people, different individuals and stuff of that nature. And I was a little sad as I gave up the job of Pirate Lord that I didn't recognize enough of you. And I just wanted to make sure that you all got recognized, at least for the time over. And Shiny agreed, and she supported me with a lot of you. I'll accept Purple. She was so mad at me trying to get medals for Purple. I'm sorry, Purple. I don't know why Shiny didn't want me to give you a medal. I don't know.
Well, that's just not true.
Yes, it is. I was there.
You can't lie on the
Ren
news.
was
What
there.
is this?
Lying on the news.
I was there.
Who would ever
I heard
thought?
it. We're professional. We don't lie on the FON network. Thank you.
No. Never fake news on the FON network.
You better beat this storm. Start rowing your ass off.
Oh shit! We gotta row. We are doing the press now. Other shout outs. I want to make sure I give a shout out to just a couple people in my mind. On Saturday, unfortunately, you got. I know I'm driving my bus over the Pirate Lord. She'll be alright. Everybody always gave me a hard time. On Saturday, we had a lot of hiccups with Microsoft. We had a lot of issues going down, and we have 3 individuals that came out at the last moment and really helped out myself and Shiny with some broadcasting issues in the studio. And that was Dead Edge, Princess Chess, and Lord Drycan. I just want to give a shout out to all 3 of them. Thank you guys so much for your help on Saturday. That was a big help for you guys coming out. I'm glad to see you all as a part of the studio, and glad to see you all moving on that. But I wanted to let you know that I definitely noticed, Shiny definitely noticed. It was definitely well, very much just straight up thank you for your help there. I don't know if I'm going the right direction anymore. Somebody want to check our heading? Are we going south?
How are we supposed to check the map?
We are going southwest.
We're going southwest. I gotta go
If
this
you'd
way.
like to go south, yeah, you got it.
There we go.
Oh, can you see my compass when I hand it to you?
Not with you
Does that
standing
work?
up there like that, no.
Oh.
You do without. They need to give me a compass. Yes. Venom. Oh, Venom wanted to let me know there's actually a map under the rowboat, Nova. You,
Ren, go check that out.
I want to give a shout out to, of course, Ren, too. I know a lot of people don't know everything that's going on with Ren and what's going on. I'm not going to give out any of your personal information, buddy. But he's like me, and, you know, my back's broken and all fucked up, and it takes a lot for me to get out and do some of this work. And Ren's been right here all alongside us with this Constitution and the new charter for the network and just the insane amount of work going into it. And I just want to, you know, people may... Oh,
we
hello!
are losing rowboat integrity.
Yeah.
We are,
We hit
I
the
fell
Red
through the
Sea.
boat.
That's
It's
the
sunk.
news.
So everybody, this challenge, it's gonna be a little bit harder than it looks. Looks like we don't get our emojis tonight, y'all.
No, I think this is the Red Sea. That's why we went down. Because I hear the music. You don't hear the music? Or is it that it just
No,
sank?
let's swim a little bit. It does sound like it.
No more boat. Yep, I can see the red tint a little bit. We're not like deep into it. So it looks like the rowboat won't go very far into the Red Sea. But there we go. Yeah, see? You can see it. Oh, good old Red Sea. How are you? Kool-Aid Ocean. Here we are. So there you are, ladies and gentlemen. There's our pumpkin. That's the pumpkin challenge. We knocked it out. Hopefully you guys knock it out too. I hope to see you guys get your pumpkin. Don't forget to get your screenshot. Doesn't count if you don't get
Maybe
the screenshot.
record.
Or, you know, yeah, well, I mean, just make sure you snap it while the rowboat's sinking. That's what I did. Be quick about it. Boop, boop. Make sure you guys get out there, get the pumpkin challenge done. Make sure you earn your pumpkins. Make sure you get out there. Make sure you get the ghost challenge done. That one's going to be fun. I'm going to try to tackle that myself, so hopefully some people will want to join me tomorrow to knock that one out with me. Are we going to go back to the boat? Nah, we'll just sit out here. We're done with the broadcast anyway. We didn't get any questions in tonight, which I'm excited to say. I thank everybody. Remember, get over to the hub. Get that link invite. Get in there. Like I said, there's going to be an inactivity sweep. You don't want to get snagged up. Holy crap. It's sharks. Sharks. Well, with that, we'll go ahead and bring the broadcast to the end. It's been wonderful. This was a very unique little broadcast we had there, wasn't it, Ren? This was interesting.
It certainly was interesting. It's fun.
It's fun. We lost Nova. Nova's gone. Well, as always, I am your king of the Freemen. Freemen all free on the seas. Johnny, do you want to say the main part? It's your fleet now, darling.
Yeah. Well, we are all free on the seas. We sail together.
We die together.